Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever wondered why some people achieve their dreams while others remain stuck in the same place? It's because success is not about impressing others, it's about impressing yourself. It is about becoming the best version of you in silence, without seeking validation, without seeking applause. We live in a world where everyone has an opinion. People will tell you what you should do, how you should live, and why your dreams are too big. But remember, their words do not define you. What defines you is your focus, your dedication, and your ability to stay silent while you work on yourself. Self growth is not just a phase in life, it is a lifelong journey. It is the process of continuously evolving into a better version of yourself, learning from experiences, and refining your mindset, skills, and emotional strength. The challenge, however, is that many people fail to recognize that personal growth is an individual responsibility. It is not dictated by society, nor is it dependent on external validation. Instead, it is a conscious decision to improve, to grow, and to move forward, regardless of circumstances. One of the biggest mistakes we make is comparing ourselves to others. In a world where social media highlights only the best moments of people's lives, it is easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we are not good enough. We see others achieving success, traveling, or living seemingly perfect lives, and we start questioning our own progress. But the truth is, every individual's journey is different. Growth is not measured by how well we match someone else's life. It is measured by how far we have come from where we used to be. Focusing on yourself means setting your own pace. There is no deadline for success. Society may have expectations, graduate by a certain age, get a stable job, get married, have a family, but personal growth does not follow a universal timeline. Some people find their purpose early in life while others discover it later. The only thing that matters is that you are progressing at your own speed, not rushing because of societal pressure, and not slowing down because of fear. Another crucial aspect of focusing on yourself is self-awareness. Many people go through life without truly understanding who they are, what they want, and what makes them happy. They follow the crowd, pursue careers they do not love, or maintain relationships that drain them emotionally, simply because they fear change. But growth requires honesty. It requires taking the time to reflect on your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears. The more you understand yourself, the more intentional you become with your actions. You stop making decisions based on what others think is right for you and start making choices that align with your true purpose. Personal growth also demands discipline. It is easy to dream, but dreams without action remain fantasies. Those who truly focus on themselves do not just set goals, they work towards them every day. Whether it is improving a skill, developing a healthier lifestyle, or changing a negative mindset, growth happens when we take consistent steps toward improvement. And sometimes this requires making sacrifices. It may mean waking up earlier to work on your goals, cutting off toxic relationships, or spending less time on distractions. Most importantly, focusing on yourself. It does not mean ignoring the people who care about you. Instead, it means setting boundaries. It means protecting your energy and prioritizing relationships that uplift you rather than drain you. The right people will support your journey, and the wrong ones will be left behind as you grow. Self-growth is a commitment to never settle, to always learn, and to continuously strive for the best version of yourself. Silence is often misunderstood. Many people believe that staying silent means weakness, passivity, or a lack of confidence. But in reality, silence is one of the most powerful tools for growth, wisdom, and success. It is not about staying quiet out of fear. It is about understanding when to speak and when to conserve your energy. Those who learn to use silence effectively become more focused, more resilient, and more in control of their lives. One of the greatest advantages of silence is that it protects your energy. When you are constantly explaining yourself, defending your dreams, or trying to prove your worth to others, you waste valuable time and mental strength. Not everyone will understand your vision, and not everyone needs to. The more you talk about your goals, the more you invite unnecessary opinions, criticism, and doubts from people who may not have your best interests at heart. Sometimes the best way to achieve something is to work on it quietly and let the results speak for themselves. Silence also helps you stay disciplined. When you focus less on talking and more on doing, you become more productive. Many people announce their plans to the world before they even take the first step. They talk about what they're going to do, how they're going to change, and what they will achieve. But in the end, most of them never follow through because they have already received attention for their words, making them feel as if they have accomplished something when they haven't. Real discipline comes from working in the background, staying committed, and letting actions do the talking. Another incredible benefit of silence is that it helps you observe and learn. The loudest person in the room is not always the smartest. In fact, those who listen more and speak less often gain the deepest insights. When you stay silent, you become more aware of your surroundings, the behavior of others, and the lessons hidden in every experience. You learn to differentiate between people who genuinely support you and those who only pretend to. You understand situations better and make wiser decisions because your mind is clear and not clouded by unnecessary noise. Silence is also a sign of confidence. Many believe that proving a point or arguing back is necessary to gain respect, but true confidence does not come from excessive talking. It comes from self-assurance. When you know who you are, when you believe in your abilities, you do not need to constantly explain yourself to others. You do not need validation or approval to keep moving forward. You simply act, progress, and succeed without feeling the need to justify yourself. Silence allows you to protect your peace. Life is full of distractions, gossip, negativity, drama, and unnecessary debates that drain your emotional energy. When you choose to stay silent in situations that do not serve you, you maintain your focus and emotional balance. You learn that not everything needs a reaction, and sometimes the best response is no response at all. In the end, silence is not about avoidance. It is about mastery. Mastery of emotions, focus, and personal growth. Energy is one of the most valuable resources we have, yet many people waste it on things that do not contribute to their growth or success. Every day, we wake up with a limited amount of mental, emotional, and physical energy. How we choose to spend it determines the quality of our lives. Unfortunately, many people waste their energy on unnecessary arguments, seeking validation, and engaging in distractions that do nothing to help them move forward. Learning to protect and wisely use your energy is essential if you want to achieve your goals and maintain inner peace. One of the biggest energy drains is trying to prove yourself to others. Many people spend hours explaining their decisions, defending their dreams, or justifying their choices to those who may never truly understand or support them. But the truth is, you do not need to prove anything to anyone. Those who believe in you will support you without question, and those who doubt you will continue to doubt you no matter how much you try to explain. Instead of wasting your energy on convincing others, focus on proving things to yourself. Let your actions and success be the answer to all the doubts and criticisms. Another major way people waste their energy is through unnecessary arguments. Not every battle is worth fighting, and not every opinion needs a response. There will always be people who misunderstand you, judge you, or try to bring negativity into your life. Engaging in endless debates with such people only drains your peace and shifts your focus away from what truly matters. Instead, learn to walk away from arguments that do not serve you. Protect your energy by choosing your battles wisely. Sometimes, silence and self-control are far more powerful than proving a point. Distractions are another silent killer of energy. Social media, gossip, mindless entertainment, and unproductive habits slowly drain our mental focus without us even realizing it. Many people complain about not having enough time or energy to work on their goals. Yet, they spend hours scrolling through social media or engaging in conversations that add no value to their lives. Being mindful of where your energy goes is crucial. If something does not help you grow, inspire you, or contribute to your well-being, it is taking more from you than it is giving. Learn to prioritize your time and direct your energy toward things that truly matter. Seeking validation is another way people unknowingly exhaust themselves. The need to be accepted, liked, or praised by others often leads to self-doubt and overthinking. When you depend on external approval, you allow other people to control your emotions and decisions. True confidence comes from within, and it grows when you stop seeking permission to be yourself. Instead of looking for validation, focus on personal progress. Celebrate your own, recognize your efforts, and trust yourself enough to know that you are on the right path, even if no one else sees it yet. Energy is precious, and once it is spent, you cannot get it back. That is why it is so important to invest it in things that bring you closer to your goals, strengthen your mindset, and improve your overall well-being. Every day, make a conscious effort to eliminate unnecessary drains on your energy and redirect it toward building the life you truly want. The world is filled with noise, opinions, judgments, distractions, and expectations. Everywhere you go, people will have something to say about your life, your choices, and your dreams. Some will encourage you, while others will discourage you. Some will support you, while others will criticize you for reasons that have nothing to do with you. The question is, will you let the external noise dictate your journey, or will you learn to focus on yourself despite it? One of the biggest mistakes people make is allowing the opinions of others to influence their actions. We live in a society that constantly tells us what success should look like. It tells us what careers are respectable, what lifestyles are acceptable, and what paths we should follow. But the truth is, no one else is living your life except you. No one else truly understands your dreams, your struggles, or your potential. If you allow external noise to guide your decisions, you may find yourself living a life that is not yours, chasing goals that do not fulfill you, and trying to please people who will never be satisfied. Overcoming external noise starts with self-awareness. You must know who you are and what you want without needing approval from the world. When you are clear about your purpose, the voices around you lose their power. The doubts, the negativity, and the unsolicited advice become background noise rather than obstacles. When people tell you that your dreams are too big, you do not have to argue with them. You simply keep moving forward. When they say your path is too risky, you do not need to justify your choices. You trust your vision and let your results speak for themselves. One of the biggest sources of external noise is fear. Fear of being judged, fear of failing in front of others, fear of not meeting expectations. Many people hold themselves back, not because they lack potential, but because they are afraid of what others will think if they fail. But failure is a part of growth. The opinions of others will not change that. The only thing that matters is whether you get back up and keep going. Those who succeed are not the ones who never face criticism. They are the ones who refuse to let it stop them. Another way to silence external noise is by choosing carefully who you listen to. Not everyone's opinion is valuable. If someone has never walked the path you are trying to walk, their doubts should not affect you. If someone's words do not push you toward growth, they are not worth your time. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who believe in your potential, and who encourage you to chase your dreams. Their voices will always be louder than those who try to bring you down. External noise is just that, noise. It only has power if you let it. When you focus on yourself, when you trust your journey, and when you commit to your goals despite the distractions around you, success becomes inevitable. The world will always have something to say, but your progress is what truly matters. Inner peace is one of the most powerful foundations for success. In a world that constantly demands attention, validation, and quick results, many people find themselves lost in the chaos of external expectations. They chase achievements, recognition, and approval from others, thinking that these will bring them happiness. But true success does not come from external factors. It comes from a place of inner stability, self-discipline, and peace of mind. When you are at peace with yourself, you become unstoppable. You stop seeking approval, stop fearing failure, and stop being distracted by things that do not contribute to your growth. One of the biggest barriers to success is emotional instability. Many people allow their emotions to control their decisions. They react impulsively to criticism, get discouraged by temporary setbacks, and let their fears dictate their actions. But when you cultivate inner peace, You gain control over your emotions. You learn to respond rather than react. You understand that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. Instead of getting frustrated when things do not go as planned, you stay calm and focused, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Inner peace is also essential for maintaining focus. Distractions are everywhere. Negative people, unnecessary drama, social media, and the endless opinions of others. If you do not have inner peace, these distractions will consume you. You will waste energy on things that do not matter, losing sight of your goals. But when you prioritize inner peace, you learn to block out the noise. You stop engaging in negativity. You stop explaining yourself to people who will never understand your journey. You focus entirely on your growth, your goals, and your purpose. Self-discipline plays a major role in maintaining inner peace. Many people think of discipline as a restriction, but in reality, it is the key to freedom. When you are disciplined, you do not let temporary emotions control you. You wake up early, even when you do not feel like it. You work on your goals even when no one is watching. You stay consistent even when motivation fades. This level of commitment brings peace because you are no longer relying on external factors to push you forward. You have built a system within yourself that keeps you moving. Another important aspect of inner peace is letting go of what you cannot control. Many people waste time worrying about things they have no power over, what others think of them, how people treat them, or whether their plans will work out perfectly. But true success comes when you learn to focus only on what is within your control, your actions, your mindset, and your effort. When you stop stressing over things you cannot change, you free up mental space for things that truly matter. Inner peace is not something you find, it is something you create. It comes from self-awareness, discipline, and the ability to let go of unnecessary worries. When you have inner peace, success becomes a natural result of your focused efforts. You move forward with clarity, confidence, and purpose, unaffected by external distractions. That is what makes true success possible. One of the biggest obstacles to personal growth is the constant need for approval. Many people spend their entire lives seeking validation from others, family, friends, society, believing that their worth is determined by how accepted or appreciated they are. They hesitate to make bold decisions, pursue their passions, or take risks because they fear criticism or rejection. But true growth does not come from external approval. It comes from within. The moment you stop looking for validation and start focusing on your own journey, you unlock your full potential. Seeking approval is exhausting because it forces you to live according to others' expectations rather than your own dreams. You begin shaping your life based on what people think is right, rather than what truly fulfills you. You hesitate to step outside your comfort zone, fearing judgment. You hold back from speaking your mind, afraid of criticism. But the truth is, no matter how hard you try, you will never please everyone. There will always be someone who disagrees with you, who questions your decisions, or who doubts your abilities. If you allow their opinions to control you, you will never experience true growth. Focusing on improvement rather than approval shifts your entire mindset. Instead of worrying about how others perceive you, you start asking yourself more important questions. Am I learning? Am I improving? Am I becoming a better version of myself? These are the only things that truly matter. When you focus on growth, you stop comparing yourself to others. You understand that success is not about being better than someone else. It is about being better than you were yesterday. Growth requires taking risks, making mistakes, and learning from failures, none of which are possible if you are too focused on what people think. The fear of failure often holds people back because they associate it with embarrassment. But the most successful people in the world are those who failed the most. They did not wait for approval to pursue their goals. They took action, made mistakes, learned from them, and kept moving forward. When you prioritize growth over validation, failure is no longer something to fear. It becomes a stepping stone towards success. Another reason why seeking approval is dangerous is that it creates self-doubt. The more you depend on external validation, the less confident you become in your own decisions. You begin second-guessing yourself, constantly wondering if you are making the right choices. But true confidence comes from trusting yourself. It comes from knowing that you are capable of making the best decisions for your life, regardless of what others think. The more you believe in yourself, the less you need approval from others. Growth is a personal journey. No one else can live your life for you, and no one else is responsible for your success. The moment you stop chasing validation and start focusing on learning, improving, and evolving, you become truly unstoppable. Your progress becomes your motivation, and your success becomes a reflection of your hard work, not of anyone else's opinion. Growth is a journey that requires focus, discipline, and the ability to rise above distractions. It is about choosing yourself every single day, choosing to work in silence, to protect your energy, to ignore external noise, and to prioritize inner peace. It is about letting go of the need for validation and understanding that true success is not measured by others' approval, but by your own progress. The world will always have opinions. People will always have something to say. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is whether you are becoming the best version of yourself. Whether you are learning, evolving, and pushing forward despite the challenges. Stay focused on your goals. Work in silence. Grow in your own time, protect your peace, and most importantly, never stop believing in yourself. Because when you commit to yourself, when you focus on growth and not on noise, success is no longer just a possibility. It becomes inevitable.